The Ron Paul Institute for Peace and Prosperity welcomes you to 5 Minutes, 5 Issues.
Starting in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I am Adam Dick, a Ron Paul Institute Senior Fellow. Let's start.
Issue 1.
On Wednesday, United States President Donald Trump signed into law H.R. 3364, legislation expanding and strengthening sanctions on Iran, North Korea, and Russia. The same day, Trump issued a so-called signing statement, in which he wrote that Congress included a number of clearly unconstitutional provisions in the bill. Trump also did not oppose the bill as it made its way through the House of Representatives and Senate, though, in another Wednesday statement, Trump said his administration worked with Congress to make this bill better. Shouldn't Trump veto legislation he thinks is unconstitutional? Trump has an obligation beyond just working to make bills better. That obligation, defined in the oath of office he swore on January 20th, includes acting to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Issue 2.
Robert W. Wood wrote Friday at Forbes regarding the increased number of people renouncing their U.S. citizenship. One fact in Wood's report struck me as particularly outrageous. An individual is required to pay the U.S. government a $2,350 fee to renounce his citizenship. Most people who are U.S. citizens did not choose to be such. They had that citizenship thrust upon them as a matter of law upon their birth. To make people pay to give up citizenship for which they never asked is an abomination.
Issue 3.
U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson declared in a Tuesday press briefing that the U.S. government would talk with the North Korea government, but only if there is no future where North Korea holds nuclear weapons or the ability to deliver those nuclear weapons to anyone in the region, much less the American homeland. That sounds much like what the U.S. said to the Libya government years back. After Libya gave up its nuclear and other weapons programs, the U.S. helped overthrow the Libya government and bring about the continuing dangerous chaos in the country.
Issue 4.
In his Tuesday statement to reporters, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson declared, "It continues to be our view that the Assad regime has no role in the future governing of Syria." At Twitter, Ron Paul Institute Executive Director Daniel McAdams noted that Tillerson's comment makes clear that the U.S. government has not given up on the idea of regime change and is just pursuing this goal familiar from the Obama administration via other means.
Issue 5.
In a Friday article, Jacob Hornberger of the Future of Freedom Foundation offered an interesting speculation concerning the investigation into purported U.S. election meddling by the Russia government. Hornberger proposes that Special Counsel Robert Mueller is pursuing a giant, wide-ranging fishing expedition in which he and his cohorts are examining evidence in which they hope to find a crime, any crime, on which to get Trump. In this fishing expedition, Hornberger argues that Trump will be in particular danger, because as a businessman and builder, Trump has operated for decades under extensive and complex U.S. regulations and tax provisions. Further, Hornberger notes, involvement by Trump in any bribes overseas to advance a building project could violate U.S. law, even though such bribes are a common practice. Suppose no strong evidence of a legal violation by Trump is uncovered. Hornberger writes that a subordinate, threatened with prosecution, might readily be willing to perjure himself and incriminate Trump to get off the hook as part of the types of sweetheart deals that the feds often offer people to catch bigger fish. That's a wrap. Transcripts of 5 Minutes, 5 Issues episodes, including links to related information, are at the Ron Paul Institute blog.